the most unstoppable, inspiring, ruthless men, the best men, right, in a sense, on this earth, are oftentimes some of the most selfish. They are ruthless in the namesake of their goals. Let me tell you a story. It's not a long one. It's not something I can even put in that much detail. But let's just take young Abe, right? So I'm about however old, like probably like 19, 20. I'm a late bloomer when it comes to everything. About 19, 20. Got my first girlfriend. Came out. I was a huge romantic. Not like this fuckboy romanticism that they put out now, like true romance, like Disney Channel romantic, like knight in shining armor levels of romantic, like chivalry is not dead type of romanticism. That's how I was. And when you're like that, you always feel incomplete unless you have a second. You always feel like you're kind of living to find a second, which is why I don't think it's a great mindset for a young boy, but this is how I was. Finally got a girlfriend. There were about a couple months in, you're getting to know each other. You're in the phone call stage where you guys miss each other. You're kind of busy. You're talking on FaceTime, etc. Yada yada yada. This romantic, overly romantic, maybe kid. He's on a conversation with this girl, right? She's happy to see him. She didn't see him all day. And she just wants to talk. And she wants to watch a show with him. And she's like, we're going to watch this. You tell me what you think. Yada, yada, all this hype. Yada, yada, boom. I say no. Why did I say no? Because even younger me understood that I have to work out today. I was kind of like about like 2 years, I would say. There's kind of weird breaks in my working out. I'm going to say 2 years. I was like 2 years into working out, really getting it. Definitely not 2 years. Let's say 3 years or 4 years into working out. And I was really getting into my consistency. I was making a lot of progress. I was working out at home at this time. I just said, no, I can't. Why can't you? I'm going to go work out. Her first reaction is, what? Like, so you don't care? Like, what's going on? You can't. Even younger me understood that if I don't set this precedent now, if I don't set this pace now, if I don't be selfish in this now, this thing that I've started before I met her, and this thing that will probably go on after her, if things don't work out, it's gonna go to shit. A lot of you guys sacrifice things for people that are in your lives temporarily, and these things go to shit. Some people get fat when they get in a relationship. Some people lose things when they get in a relationship. The divorces, for example, you literally lose property. I understood, and something you have to be understood too is you have to be okay with disappointing women. You have to be okay with disappointing women, the person you're with, etc., whoever it is. You have to be okay with disappointing them. Because in order for you to succeed, in order for you to maintain progress, you're gonna have to say no. Sometimes you can't randomly just cancel your day. She's doing this, she feels this way, etc. She's having one of her moods, or she's, maybe something happened. You can't always just cancel it. Should you? Yes, a lot of time, maybe you should. But all the time, definitely not. Definitely not. If you're in a situation where you're really not making that much progress, and you know that you need to keep this strict line of consistency, and you know you're not even that consistent to begin with, you cannot falter for people. I tell my friends all the time, especially if you're starting working out, don't allow other people to get involved. Don't make this plan with this person. Don't even get a workout buddy sometimes, because it can throw you off. If they're not consistent, if they're not, as driven as you, it'll be a liability. You have to be selfish. You have to be able to get out and go, tell nobody. Someone wants to work out with you, okay, I'm gonna be here at this time. You wait no longer than this and this, and you get out and you go. Because if you're waiting on their beck and call, you're most likely gonna end up just wasting time. Maybe you're kind of trying to psych yourself up to work out, and you're wasting energy because they're not there. So your mental pump is gone, and they're just ruining your consistency. I can't tell you how many times where I've been I was either on the game with my bros, or I saw that they were on and they're in a party chat and it's just, oh, everyone's there, the whole gang's there. And it's like, all right, I'm gonna play for 30 minutes, or I'm gonna play for an hour. And then I'm getting off and I'm going to work out. I can tell you how many times where the hour came, somebody was playing me maybe, whatever we're doing, or maybe they were playing like a team-based thing. And nah, what do you mean? Like, just, yo, it's 31 minutes, bro. Come on now. We need you, bro. Come on now. Like, no. And it's not to be mean, but you have to be selfish. It's not to be mean, but they're gonna be on that game the rest of the night. And if you stay with them, you're not gonna make any more progress what you're trying to do. I would leave to go work out, and if I stayed for the majority of times that I was asked to, I wouldn't have, there've been so many experiences I wouldn't have had. I wouldn't have had certain PRs I've had when I used to work at home. I wouldn't have had certain realizations, certain thoughts, because I'm only making progress in what I'm doing and what I'm putting my energy to. So when I'm sticking around with them and all this stuff, and the only progress they're making is in this game, just like them, I'm going nowhere. And it's not even an assault, but just like them, you're going nowhere. This is what they're okay with doing, and that's fine. But if you know in your heart you want to do so much more, you cannot do the same thing. The amount of times where I've seen the party just lit up, I'll look, and I think it's just a natural instinct to want to be a part of the group and be, and have fun. I'll look at the chat and I'll say, oh wow, this person's here, this person's here, this person's here. It's like 5 people in the party. This could be a fun night. I didn't work out today though. Turn the system off, dip out. Gotta get that workout. And for a lot of people, that's hard. A lot of you won't even disappoint your parents. I think that's what, like I've said in a previous video, that's like one of the first hurdles a lot of people face is having to come into grasp that you cannot live to make your parents happy. You can't. A lot of them want to intravenously live through you. A lot of them just don't even understand your specific goal. They don't even understand the time frame. So of course you don't understand your goal because your goals are often attached to what's going on around you. For them, they have to do this, they have to go to college, they do that. For you, you're seeing that kids are making more than doctor money, more than lawyer money, just sitting in front of a computer screen, recording a video or talking to a stream. So why would you not? Knowing how you can jump into it, knowing how much you think you would enjoy it, knowing how obtainable it is, it's in front of your eyes, why would you not seek that? You're gonna have to be selfish. You're gonna have to be okay with disappointing them. You have to be okay with disappointing women. You have to be okay with disappointing parents. And you have to be ruthless when it comes to achieving this goal, because whenever someone's around you that doesn't align with this thing, you're not selfish in the way you need to be to tell them no or to continue forth. It'll always be a liability having them around you in a sense. It'll always be an anchor to your progress. I was thinking about David Goggins. I was watching a David Goggins clip the other day because it's possible to avoid the bro. He's just out here. And I remember he was running this, he was running in the road basically. It was late at night and I think him and his wife just got back from a workout. She was saying how out of the blue, he just decided, even though they already did a workout at the gym, out of the blue, he just decided that he's gonna go trek for like, I don't know how long. I think she said, at this point, when the miles get too high, well, I'm not gonna remember the number, bro. It's just, he was running forever, basically. He's running forever out there. And she's like recording a video. She's like, yeah, it's an hour later. And here she go, wait, where's the phone? Yeah, it's like an hour later. And yeah, I've been telling him behind, and people don't understand, like, people think it's just a show and this and that, but this is Goggins, And if you're gonna be with Goggins, you have to understand that this is how he is, Yeah, I'm just thinking to myself, yo, people don't have to think about the wives of these people, the wives of these like superstars like The Rock and etc. Imagine what their lives are like. Like, imagine what it's like to be David Goggins' wife. And he randomly decides, after you guys already worked out, it's like maybe 10. Maybe you're gonna go home and rest. My man decides, you know what? They don't know me, son. I'm gonna go trek. I'm gonna go trek for like 2 hours with a weight on my back. I'm alone in the dark. And of course, as the wife, she's gonna want to go there, tell him behind to make sure he's safe, because he's randomly running into nothing, dark nothingness, the highway, wherever it is. Think about how selfish he is. Think about how selfish he is. But it's because he's selfish that he's great. And it's because she understands how selfish he needs to be great that she's his wife. But anyway, that's the video, guys. I don't want to babble on too long. As always, impress yourself. I'll see you next time.